Hello my dear students, myself Manjula. Today let us learn 8th standard second language English lesson, A Day in the Ashram. This lesson, A Day in the Ashram, is written by C.F. Andrews. Charles Freed Andrews, 1871 to 1940, was an English priest of the Church of England. He was an educator and Indian freedom fighter. Yes, he was in the beginning. He was working in the Church of England. Later, he shifted to India, and there he became an educator and a freedom fighter. He became Mahatma Gandhi's closest friend and associate. Later, when he came to India, he became the follower of father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Andrews reveals his experience while he stayed in the ashram. Yes, here in this lesson, he is going to tell us about the experience which he had experienced one day in the ashram of Rabindranath Tagore or Shantiniketan. Shantiniketan was founded by Rabindranath Tagore. It is a school with a difference where students learn with great joy. Yes, Shantiniketan is an ashram which is founded by Rabindranath Tagore. Founded means established or started by Rabindranath Tagore, and this is a school of different ideologies, or this is a school with some sort of difference compared to our modern day schools. We are going to learn about that fact later in the lesson, where students learn with great joy. Yes, here the students are learning the things even today with great joy. Yes, let us move on to the next topic. Yes, here we can see the photograph of Rabindranath Tagore, who has established Shantiniketan and who has written our national anthem Jana Gana Mana. If we want to move on to our lesson, yes, we have to follow the lesson on the screen. Yes, here is the photograph of Shantiniketan. Yes, here these are some pictures of Shantiniketan. Yes, if we want to move on to the lesson, yes, words cannot picture to you the beauty of Shantiniketan. Our own poet and teacher, whom we call Gurudeva, has named it in his song, The Darling of Our Arts, and it is worthy of the name. Yes, we cannot describe according to the writer C.F. Andrews, we cannot describe the beauty of Shantiniketan which has been founded by Rabindranath Tagore. Yes, because he says our own poet and teacher, whom we call Gurudeva. Yes, we are calling Rabindranath Tagore as Gurudeva, and he has called that Shantiniketan as the darling of our arts, and it is worthy of the name. Yes, it is the correct name to call it as the darling of our arts. All who have visited the ashram, old and young alike, have felt its inner beauty. All the people, even if they are young or old, all of them have felt the beauty, or all of them have experienced the beauty of Shantiniketan, which has been established by Rabindranath Tagore near Calcutta. Yes, beauty growing more and more upon them. Yes, if we were to describe to you one day in the ashram with the boys, that would perhaps best bring home to you its inner beauty. Yes, here the writer C.F. Andrews is going to tell us his one day experience in the ashram with the boys who are staying or who are studying in the ashram. Yes, long before the sunrise, like the birds in our own Amloki groves, our own boys awake. Yes, long before the sunrise, like the birds which are getting early in the morning, our boys who are residing in Shantiniketan will awake. Yes, the choristers are the first to rise. Yes, the chorister, here the choristers means a group of members who will sing the morning prayer are called choristers. They are the first to rise early in the morning like the birds in Shantiniketan, and rise, and they go round and around the ashram singing their morning hymn. Yes, these choristers are the group of students go around Shantiniketan singing morning prayer. Yes, singing their morning hymn. Hymn means prayer. You can hear the voices in the distance. drawing nearer and nearer. Yes, in the beginning we can hear the sound at a distance, but when they come close to us, we can hear the sound very closely. Drawing when they came nearer, and then the sound dies away. After some time, they will go away from us, so that the sound will die. Sound will die. As the choir passes on the another part of the ashram. When they move on to another part of ashram, the sound will not be heard. And then again it comes nearer and nearer. In the second round or in the next round, we can once again hear the sound again and again. The beauty of the sound in the silent morning air and the sense of joy and reverence which it brings gives peace to the soul. Yes, the beauty of the sound of the song which has been sung by the group of members of Shantiniketan or the group of boys will give us the pleasant sound, and that will make us peace, that will give us the peace to our soul or our heart. After an interval, each boy takes his asan, his square of carpet, into the fields and sits down on it to meditate in his own place alone. After they have completed their morning prayer, they will go to the field and each boy will take his asan and they will do their asan or pranayama. He square on his square of carpet into the fields and sits down on it to meditate in his own place alone. Here we can see the imaginary picture of the boys who are doing different type of asanas. Yes, later on, before the school work begins, the boys all stand together in the shade of the trees and sing their hymn. After that, after doing different type of exercises, morning exercises, all the students will stand up under the tree and they will sing the morning prayer. Till about 10:30, the work of the school goes on. We have no classrooms. Yes, as we have learned in the beginning of the lesson, this school, Shantiniketan, is completely different from our modern day schools because there are no classrooms like the formal education of today. Yes, this school is completely different from other schools because this school won't have the classroom in themselves. Yes. The boys sit with their teachers in the open air. Yes, the boys or the students of this school sit around the teacher to listen to his words or listen to his teachings in the open field or in the open air itself. Yes, under the trees there are no larger classes. Yes, the number of students are very less compared to our modern day schools. A group of 8 or 10 boys are seated around the teacher. Only a group of 8 or 10 boys are sitting. One can see only a group of 8 or 10 boys are sitting around a teacher and discussing some matters and asking questions. Very few books are used. Only a small quantity of books are used in this class. A greater part is carried through conversation. Most of the education here will be conveyed only through conversation or through the discussion. The boys soon learn to open out all their difficulties to their teachers. Yes, the students will explain their problems of different fields to the teachers, and the teachers get keenly interested in the boys' questions and answers. Yes, when the students will express their difficulties, the teachers will solve their problems very keenly. And questions and answers, such living education can never be dull. Yes, this type of education cannot be dull because the students will learn the things of their interest here. So when they will clarify the doubts along with the teachers at the same time, so that these type of schools are not at all dull anyway. When the morning work is over, the boys bath and go to their meal. After the morning work is over, the boys will go for bathing or they will take their bath, and after that they will go for their meal. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the classes begin again. Yes, after about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, once again their classes will begin. But at this time the work is chiefly with the hands. Yes, this time they are not at all go through any questions or question and answers or with the teachers, but they will do their classes only with the hands as well as with the mind. Yes, along with their hands and mind, they will do their work. Handiwork is practiced. Yes, the works related to hand are practiced and the boys' own natural taste very soon discovered. Yes, here they will learn the different things according to their taste. Yes, some prefer carpentry. Some of the students will learn carpentry because of their choice, and others prefer mechanical work. Some students will learn mechanical work because that was their preferred work. Others enjoy spinning and weaving. Spinning and weaving mean in the sense that means they will prepare or they will learn how to prepare the cloth. Yes, others become skilled draftsmen or painters. If they are interested in painting, they will paint something or the other. Yes, others are musicians. If they are interested in music, they will learn music. Yes, here in the afternoon session, the students will learn the things of their choice. There is very little book work in the afternoon. School is over at about 4 o'clock. Yes, here in the afternoon, the students will have very little book work because they will learn the things of their choice like music, painting, mechanical work, carpentry and other things. They will have to depend less on the books. And their school is over at about 4 o'clock in the evening. And then there is a rush to get first into the great open fields for football. After the school is over, they will go for the football to their fields, or they will go for playing football. Our Shantiniketan boys, as here we can see the imaginary picture of the boys where the small boys are playing football. Yes. Our Shantiniketan boys are famous everywhere for their sports and games. Yes, our Shantiniketan boys are famous everywhere around that area for sports and games. There is a question. What are the Shantiniketan boys famous for? Shantiniketan boys are famous for sports and games. Yes. In the evening at sunset, they return from the fields and sit down once again. After playing football in the evening, they will once again, after the sunset, they will return from the fields and sit down once more for short time meditation in the silence. As after playing for some hours, they will once again gather and they will do meditation in the silence. As night comes, fairy tales are told, short dramas are recited. Yes, during the night times, fairy tales will be told to the students by their teachers, and short dramas will be recited by they will practice dramas during the night time. Yes, dramas are recited, or Gurudeva songs are sung, or they will sing the songs written by Gurudeva or Rabindranath Tagore. Gurudeva, Rabindranath Tagore, and different school gatherings are held. Yes, some of the schools will gather there and they will exchange their ideas. By 9 o'clock, all are glad to retire to rest, and again the chorister go round the ashram singing their last evening hymn. Yes, by 9 o'clock, all are glad to retire. Yes, that is the end of the day. That is almost the end of the day. During 9 o'clock in the night, all of them are glad. Glad means happy to retire to rest. All of them are ready to go for rest or to sleep. And again, before going to sleep, they will have their prayer. Yes, evening prayer. Yes, we have seen, or we had seen, they had done morning prayer around the ashram. Now they are going to do evening prayer. Hymn means prayer. There can be no question as to the happiness of the life of our boys. Yes, they are enjoying happiness like any other children around us. Yes, they are enjoying more happiness compared to our children. Yes, their faces tell the story of their joy and their freedom. Yes, you can understand their happiness or joy only through their faces. Yes, because they are very happy, because they will learn the things of their choice, so that they are free. They have freedom to play anything or do anything. There is no free life in India than the life of our children at Shantiniketan. Yes, there is no, when compared to other children of our country, yes, they have more freedom compared to our children. Yes. Yes, with this we can conclude the lesson that Shantiniketan is a type of school which has been established by Rabindranath Tagore, who has written our Janagana Mana, national anthem Janagana Mana. And here, this is a different type of school or unique type of school where children will learn different type of things of their choice. It is not at all like the schools of formal education. It is compared to, when we compare this school, it is now this day school, it is completely different from modern day school. As the children will play whenever they want, and the children will learn whatever they want. Yes, with this we can come to the end of this lesson. Thank you.